This is a very sick person. She came into the ED vomiting. She has an NG tube. And you can see that there's gastric distension. And as we move down in the stomach, we see this kind of large peeling defect. We also see the kind of air in the biliary tree. So, any thoughts?
Gallstone.
Some contrast pass distally.
Close to Bouveret syndrome?
Say it again?
From the gallstone perforation causing gastric outlet obstruction?
Right. I don't know, how do you say it correctly? I can only read
Bouveret.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
This is a Bouveret syndrome. And I just want to show like a really cool comparison. So we had a prior CT, and this patient had kind of like a long-standing chronic cholecystitis. But if you look at the coronals, you can actually see how this thing eroded. So this is the older study. And you know, you can see right there that this is like chronically thickened, you know, cholecystitis looking gallbladder with a humongous gallstone, and it's sitting right on top of this poor duodenal bulb. But here you can see that there's not yet a connection. And there's a month or two difference in timing. And by the time she came back to the ER, you can see that this gallstone now eroded through here and created a gastro-colodocal fistula, as you can see through, you know, the other thing. Another thing that you can see here, she had an abscess. She was new. So in addition to having the fistula, she ended up with an abscess, which is confirmed later on contrast in him study. I didn't pull it up. So this is how do you say it again? I can say Bouveret syndrome. It's a type. It's considered to be a type of gallstone ileus. So, but instead of going, you know, forward, the gallstone goes up and obstructs the stomach. But it still has the rigorous triad of pneumobilia, gastric obstruction, and ectopic gallstone. And then they can try to do mechanical lithotripsy with endoscopic removal, which they tried in this patient that failed, and then ended up taking her to surgery.